Hello, everyone. It's your girl Tay from Let's Talk Wow, bringing you another Discovery Naked and Afraid episode review and recap. This is season 19, episode 5. This is gonna suck so bad. Yes, that's what they said. That's what they said. We got Ernie and Mandy back. What's good? Shout out to Ricardo. Shout out to the people that's watching. Period. Let me know if y'all can hear me because y'all know last Sunday was a mess. Make sure y'all run the numbers up on that last episode review and recap. Come on, what's going on with y'all? Show your girl some love, okay? Now, before we get into this new episode, make sure you guys subscribe, like, share. Y'all know all the rundown. Y'all could support by sending a donation to the Let's Talk About Venmo or PayPal account. Everything will be linked in the description box. Now, let's get into this new episode. This is a regular 21-day challenge. Okay, it felt so good just hearing the narrator say, naked and afraid. Just nothing else. He just said, naked and afraid. Period. Love his voice. Now, so this is a 20-day challenge. And can y'all hear me? Let me know. Can y'all hear me? Please drop something in the chat. Please let me know if y'all can hear me. But this is a 21-day challenge in the Delta grassy wetlands in Botswana, South Africa. Okay. Let me check this out myself real quick because ain't nobody leaving no comments. I see y'all though. Okay, we here. I'm good. All right, yeah, so let's rewind that. 21-day challenge in the Delta grassy wetlands in Botswana, South Africa, where they can encounter some lions, elephants, hippos, Nile crocodiles flooding, okay? The heat and the wind and the cold. Oh my, you already know how Africa gives it up. You never know what she's gonna get as far as the weather, the animals, you never know, okay? Now we have Ernie and Mandy. They have completed a 14-day fan challenge in Mexico, in Mexico. Now they are back for a 21-day challenge. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Ricardo. Shout out to you. Period. Now they are back for a 21-day challenge. I'll have that episode linked below if you want to watch it after you watch this. Okay. Check out their last episode. Challenge that they did, the super fans 14-day challenge, but today they're back 21-day challenge. Okay, welcome back. Now we got Ernie. He's from Arkansas. He's starting off with a PSR of 6.0 and he brought a machete. Mandy is from North Carolina. She brought a fishing line. She's starting off with a PSR of 5.7. They were given a Makoro canoe, so it's a type of boat in Africa to use to get through the channels on the water, right? So they were given a canoe, Makoro boat, a fire starter, and a pot, of course. Now let's get to it. Let's get naked. Let's get into the episode. So it's day one. They get naked, they see each other, and they carefully skip and run and hug each other. It was very emotional. They expressed how happy they were to be paired together again. And this is the first time a 14-day challenge pair has been paired together again for a 21-day challenge. Will they successfully complete this 21-day challenge? We will see. Okay. They grab their bags, their items, and the map, and the challenge has begun. They get into the boat, and the Makoro is a traditional 12-foot Makoro weighs 300 pounds and is made from a trunk of a tree. So that's a heavy boat, 300 pounds, honey, and we'll get into it at the end. Okay, I'll let y'all know. Moving too fast. Okay, but they start to paddle through the water that has some tall grass. They have to head 2.1 miles to a small island. Okay, what animal is up first? There are orb weaver spiders or arachnids everywhere, and they are freaking Mandy out. Okay, she's screaming, she's hooting and hollering. Okay, woo, woo, and Ernie is like in the boat just chilling. He like, okay, it's some spiders out here. Okay, like he played it so cool, but Mandy was hooting. She was like, it was a lot. Okay, because she decided to stand up and paddle Ernie was sitting down. She was like, I'm gonna stand up. And she's standing up and it was like dodgeball out there. Dodge the orb weavers. Okay. And I love orb weaver spiders. They are like one of my favorite spiders. I think they're beautiful. Their webs are beautiful. They weave, honey. I love it. But it was a lot. Now, orb weavers can deliver a painful bite that causes swelling and numbness similar to a bee sting. Okay. Now the animals that I'm putting up here aren't the exact animals that were in the episode. Okay. This is for demonstration, but this is an orb weaver. Okay. Now, 2 hours. The music right on cue. Okay, so 2 hours in the water. It gets shallow and they get on land and they find a place to camp. They made it to the island. They find elephant dung and then they find some more animal stool that they think is some type of big cat. Okay, maybe a lion. We'll see. They find a spot to set up camp. It's 2 hours before sunset and they had to get their boma built and fire started. Mandy finds leeches. Yes, she finds leeches attached to Ernie's butt and she pulls them off. They have a good laugh about it. And yeah, leeches are disgusting. And I feel like the leeches have been laying low these last couple of like episodes and seasons, but now they're back. So yeah, she found a leech on his butt and she had to get it off. And they like I said, they had a good laugh about it. I would have been freaked out real bad. Okay. They decide to build a 6-foot tall boma with thorny branches stacked high and stacked walls as stacked with the walls, stacked up, the branches, and then they have a removable door. Okay. And they get the fire started. No issues there. Okay. Now, night one, Mandy said Ernie was her jungle friend in Mexico, but now he's her Delta dude. I thought it was cute for her to say that, right? They hear the sounds of Africa, the elephants, of course, but then they wake up to a growl. Okay. They said it was very close to their shelter. And as they're trying to pinpoint where the growl was coming from, there were more growls. So it was scary. Okay. Night one, the animals was not playing with them. Okay. Day two, the ranger comes in. His name is Bundy. I believe. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize, sir. It's all love, okay? He comes in and shows them, what do you think that he showed them, honey? He showed them a lioness paw, and he estimates that she was 4 years old and weighing 280 pounds. He also shows where she peed near their boma to mark the area, okay? And he let them know this is their territory. This is where they live. You need to be careful. And he tells Ernie and Mandy to make sure to improve their boma structure. So they build taller and thicker walls, okay? And night two, something is walking around their shelter. You can hear it. Mandy thinks it's the lion still, okay? Now, day three, Ernie felt defeated about not securing enough food during their 14-day fan challenge. So he's excited that Mandy brought the fishing kit. And I am also excited about the fishing kit because they're in a land where it's water. So it's like the fishing makes sense. They should be getting some fish, right? We'll see. Will there be redemption? We'll see. They take the boat into the water and they don't see any fish. Ernie said it would be better to fish when the water level rises, which makes sense. They do end up finding some water lilies that have edible buds, stems, and tubers that contain as much potassium as a banana. And this is according to Naked and Afraid Discovery, okay? And the stem has roughly 10 calories. They ate it. They said it was not bad. Not good. They had some great funny moments. That was so funny. But that was it. The water lily was a no-go, okay? Ernie, his PSR at this moment is it raised to a 6.2, I believe, right? It went up, didn't it go up? Let me double check because he started with a 6.0. So with finding the water lilies, it went up to a 6.2. But next thing you know, Mandy gets startled by a noise. Y'all know she loved hooting and hollering. What happened? She says, it was a warthog. So Ernie goes to investigate. He finds it and he starts to chase it, but he loses it. Like, Ernie is crazy. He charge. He started running after this warthog. Sir, So he was like, well, I think I found its where it's like its little hole or burrow or nothing, but he never went back to it or nothing like that. It was just that was it. That was the warthog that we barely saw, okay? And that was it, okay? Now, day 4, Mandy finds a burrow. So she makes some cordage from some plant leaf fibers, and then she uses the cordage to set a snare trap and set a snare trap. So she sets the snare trap right at the entrance of the burrow. So her PSR went from a 5.7 to a 6.7. Okay. Now, wait, right? No. Ooh, that might be wrong. I think I jumped too far, y'all. No, I don't think she jumped to a 6.7. I don't know. See, keeping up with the PSRs throughout the episode is a little hassle. But I'm gonna take that back. I don't know if it jumped to a 6.7. I don't know. No, it jumps from a 6.1. My bad, not 6.7. I put 6.7, y'all. My bad. So since she set the snare trap on day 4, her PSR went from a 5.7 to a 6.1. Okay. Ciao. Now, day 5, she checks the snare trap. It broke. It's hot, but they decide to set multiple fishing lines, and with the lines attached to a 5-foot pole or sticks attached to sticks, and they take the boat out, and they say the water level has risen, so hopefully they get some water. I gotta slow down. Ooh, tongue tied. The PSR's got me. Y'all still there? Thank you. But hopefully they could catch some fish, right? Day 6, they check their fishing lines, nothing. But the hook and bait are still there, so there's still hope. Mandy is feeling tired. She tried picking up the pot with boiling water with sticks stuck in the handles, okay? And she accidentally dropped it. She starts to scream. Y'all know her hooting and hollering. Okay, and Ernie asks her, is she okay? Did she burn herself? She says she's like got some water splashed on her leg. She goes down to the water to cool down her leg. It's not too bad. She says she'll probably have some blisters, but it's okay. So with that incident, her PSR drops from a 6.1 to a 6.0. Okay, day 7, they check their fishing line. They have y'all already know, tried and true. Okay, the catfish. They had a catfish hooked. Ernie lets her know to grab it by the mouth and the gills, never by the body, okay? Because we've seen on this show too many times how people get so excited, grab the catfish, and then it slips out their hand and then it's gone. So he was like letting her know this is how you grab it, okay? And I love that he was teaching her. Now Mandy gets emotional. She's never had catfish before. Ernie teaches her how to clean it and whatnot. And then, this is Ernie's first time cooking catfish over a campfire. He loves catfish, but this is the first time he had it over a campfire. Now, an 18-inch catfish contains roughly 500 calories and 80 grams of protein, according to Naked and Afraid, okay? Now, night 7, the rising... Oh, hold on. Let's get up there. Okay. Night 7, the rising water levels bring the insects and the bugs. And y'all already know what's come out. Y'all thought the mosquitoes was coming, honey, but it's actually the sand flies. They are biting. Okay, night 7, night 8, the bugs are still biting. Night 9, the bugs are still biting. That's how we skipping it. That's how they skipped it on the episode. Night 7, night 8, night 9. Then we get to day 10. Okay, now they have a bunch of bites on their body, but they continue to push through. Ernie said the bugs take out survivalists during the challenge, so they have to improve their shelter. So they decide to build a lean-to shelter with a sloped roof with palm leaf shingles and side walls for extra protection. And they get the frame built, and Mandy said it was gonna suck so bad that night with the bugs, and that's the name of the title of the episode. This is gonna suck so bad. Now, night 10, the bugs are back, of course. Okay, Mandy gets bitten in her lady area, her lady region, and they are standing up. They're walking around because they can't sit or lie down because the bugs just won't stop. It was a mess, y'all. Oof. The bugs. Day 11, they are tired. Ernie is stretched out on the ground, sleep, honey, like a bear. And Mandy goes out to check on the fishing lines. She finds 2 fish. She grabs She finds two catfish. She grabs the first fish, she drops it, but she finds it, okay? And she, after she grabs it again, she had to find it now. Now the second fish is bigger. And she remembers what Ernie taught her how to grab them so she wouldn't drop them, right? So her PSR goes up to a 6.3. She goes back to camp, calls Ernie, and he wakes up like it's nothing. When I tell y'all he woke up like the Undertaker, okay, the wrestler, y'all know how he be in the ring and then get up like that's Ernie. He says time to wake up. Like as soon as he heard her, he got up like it's time to wake up. Like, sir, you was just knocked out just now, but I hear that. Stay on point, get up, okay? So they cook and eat the fish, and the wind is blowing a lot. So you know what that means, okay? Night 11, the cold has come with the wind, okay? The wind chill was at 42 degrees, and they are, trying to keep their fire going. And then the wind blows enough for the fire to spread a little bit, and they grab what's on fire and throw it to the side, like in a pile for it to go out, okay? So they was good. Day 12, it's cold. Ernie says he feels broken. He tells Mandy he doesn't want to stay, but he's still there because of her. And and if he had another partner, he would have left. And Mandy doesn't want him to stay just because of her, but he's like, that's what friends do, right? So Ernie's PSR drops. I can't remember the number, but he's still in the 6 range, okay? They finished building their shelter with a revised design, a roof to trap heat, side walls, and a front wall. Night 12, they finally get some sleep. The revised shelter worked, okay? Day 13, Ernie feels better after getting some sleep. Mandy finds let's see here. I had to take a picture on my TV of this, y'all. Yes, Mandy finds a Longhorn beetle larva, which can grow up to 3 inches long and is rich in protein and fats, okay? She slices it open with the gut spilling out and sets the pieces on the fishing hook and sets the lines, okay? Yes, the animals are making their presence known in this episode. Africa doesn't play. Day 14, Ernie wants to secure more protein. They check the fishing lines, but nothing. Night 14, they hear some growling. Y'all already know the lions are back, of course. Day 15, they find some fresh lion tracks near their boma. Night 15, they made sure to keep their fire going strong so the lions could stay away. Smart. Day 16, they check the fishing lines. Still nothing, but the bait is still there. Mandy isn't feeling her best. She's moving slower. Day 17, Mandy is still going through it with her body, moving slow and stuff like that. Day 18, Mandy is still, she's weak, but she's still, going. She just won't stop moving. She's constantly doing stuff. Like, you got to give it to that girl. Like, she was not playing. Like, she was exhausted, tired, but guess what? She just kept on pushing, okay? Day 19, they check the fishing line. Ernie finds a western bottlenose fish, and Mandy finds a catfish. They go back to camp and cook and eat their fish. So I want to quickly show y'all this fish, okay? Yes, this is the fish. It is a western bottlenose fish. Okay, they found a bottlenose fish. I don't know if it was a western or eastern, but I'm just showing y'all a picture of what it looks like, and one bottlenose fish provides 1,500 calories and as much protein as a 32-ounce pork loin, okay? I think it was 15. Yeah, it was 15. Yeah. So yes, this is what the fish was looking like, okay? Yes, the animals was showing up on this episode. Seriously, okay. So yes, so with them finding 2 fish, Mandy with the catfish and Ernie with the bottlenose fish. Mandy, her PSR goes up to a 6.6 and Ernie's goes up to a 6.3. Okay. Now day 20, the elephants have come. Okay. Y'all already know. Do I got the pictures of the elephants? Oh my goodness. I don't have the pictures of the elephants. Well, hold up. We got to cue the elephants up. Let's not play with the elephants right now. Okay, so day 20, that's funny, we on day 20, honey, and it's almost at 20 minutes when it's live. Okay, numbers, universe alignment, right? So the elephants have come. They are making their presence known by making sounds and just staring at them. Y'all already know the elephants are very territorial. Okay, you do not want a elephant charging at you. Okay, especially in Africa, in the wilderness. Okay, because it's like this is their territory, this is their land. Listen, and then it was a mama out there with her babies, and that's what Mandy said. She was like, this is scary because you know they don't play about their babies, so we got to be careful. Okay, so night 20, the animals are making noise, of course, y'all already know. Now hold up, day 21, extraction day, they made it. Okay, and it's gonna suck so bad. It's a 7-mile trek through the grassy wetland to get to their extraction point. They head out and the water is cold. They get in their boats and paddle. They have some issues maneuvering the boat in the water, and a couple of hours in, Mandy says her heart rate is really going and she has to prepare herself for the spiders in the tall grass. Okay, one dropped in the water. I mean, not dropped in the water, one dropped in the boat, honey, but she got it out and threw it out in the water. Okay. She was hooting and hollering, but she got it out the boat. Okay, Mandy and this hooting and hollering. So the water gets shallow enough for Ernie to get out and walk. He pulls the boat, and then Mandy gets out the boat to walk with him. They get back in eventually to paddle, but 5 hours in, they have to pull the boats because it was just, the grass was thick, honey. It was a lot going on. Mandy is weak and Ernie is digging deep to pull because Mandy really can't pull. And remember what I said in the beginning, like the traditional Mokoro boats can weigh 300 pounds. So this boat looked heavy. So them just pulling it, I was like, oh my goodness, like this is the final stretch and you have to pull this boat. They had to dig, like they really had to dig deep. Now 6 hours in, they are extracted, yes, and picked up by a boat. So congrats, Ernie and Mandy, on completing 21 days naked and afraid in South Africa. Yes. So PSR updates, we got Ernie with a 6.0 to a 7.2, Mandy with a 5.7 to a 7.4. So her PSR went above his. Do you guys agree? Leave a comment and let me know. I do want to get into the fan comments really quickly. Yes. I want to get into the fan comments. Shout out to everybody that's watching. I appreciate you guys. So yes, fan comments. Let's close some of this stuff up. I got so many pictures in the studio. But yeah, how did you guys enjoy the episode? Oh wait, let me get into my wild thoughts really quickly. I think Ernie and Mandy are a great team. It was great seeing them come back. I think they really did their thing, did their big one. The fishing kit was absolutely amazing to bring. Shout out to Mandy because they caught them some good protein, and I feel like they ate well far as fish and stuff like that. So yeah, I think they had some good protein wins. The redemption, the protein win, redemption, the food redemption. Yes, I love that for them. And just their partnership chemistry on the show is great. One of the best. Yeah, and everybody loves Ernie. He's really cool. I also want people to know, yes, super fans, yes, they go on the show and stuff like that, but people can also be super fans and not go on the show. Okay, super fans could be people that literally just watch the show and support the survivalists that go on the show and just support the show in general. So anybody out there that was, if you consider yourself a super fan, but you wouldn't see yourself on the show, it's all good. It's all love. Okay, we're all fans. We all love the show. Okay, some love it enough to go on and try, and others just support y'all from the couch, from the comforts of their home. Okay, it's all love. We all Naked and Afraid fans, and we all a family. Okay, period. But yeah, it was great seeing them back. It was great. So yes, I do want to get into the fan comments. This is what was on the X. It wasn't really nothing too much going on X, but this is what I want to show y'all. Ernie is a wild man chasing after that warthog. I love this video because the lions just was caught off guard. They said, "What the hell? What the hell?" Tommy D, I'm late, but I made it. Period. This is me, Ernie, waking up after Mandy came back to camp with some catfish. Like literally, like, sir, you just was asleep. Buick Lacrosse, Buick Regal, what's up? The elephants are sick of them. Good thing they're leaving the next day, period. And then me, congrats, Ernie and Mandy on completing 21 days not getting afraid in Africa, okay? So yeah, that what was going on. Let's get on Facebook and see what's up. Hold up. Let me naked and afraid. Let me put it up. Let me pull it up. Okay, so we got Facebook, of course, the Facebook fans. Y'all know they always showing love, getting eaten alive. They was getting eaten alive by them bugs, honey. Wow. Yeah, so do they show the welts? The stuff? Like, look at this. Look at that, y'all. Ooh, that was nasty. That was nasty. That's nasty. Absolutely not. Too bad they can't bring bug spray with the way they get eaten alive. Okay. Period. Kathy Martin. That's funny. Survivalist. Oh no, we're not doing that. The pot. This is when she dropped the pot, y'all. Oh my gosh, girl. That was crazy. That was crazy. The leeches. Oh my goodness, the leeches on his behind. Nasty work, y'all. Nasty work. Yeah, not so all that happened. Okay, so that's what we have. That's what we had tonight, y'all. Y'all let me know how you guys enjoyed that. Did you guys actually enjoy the episode? Were you happy to see Ernie and Mandy back? Yeah. 14 days to 21 days. They made it. They did their big one. Shout out to them. Y'all already know it's a wild world out there, but keep surviving. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, comment. Let me know how y'all guys feel about the episode. Would you go on the show? All of that good stuff. How did you guys feel about the animals on the show? Because y'all know the animals play a big part on Naked and Afraid. Okay, shout out to Discovery with the animal facts and all that. Y'all already know. Actually, Discovery, if y'all ever see this production, can y'all send me the animal photos before the season so I can have them? Y'all gonna look out for your girl? Look out for your girl. Send me the pictures so I can have it in the facts, so I have it queued up. But like I said, it's a wild world out there, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, send a little donation to the PayPal, Venmo, all of that good stuff. Y'all already know. Love yourself, one another, all of that. Period. It was a good episode. I'm trying to just ride out the music. Ride out the music. Y'all know I'm gonna have timestamps available for y'all and all of that good stuff. Yeah. Shout out to the replay gang. Like I said, y'all already know what I say here. It's a wild, look, I keep saying it. It's a wild world out there, but keep surviving. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.